So about 6 months ago, I made a video where I bought the most expensive ship in Star Citizen. So right after I made that video, I lost it. So I no longer have that ship, but I do have a good substitute, but that is not the focus today. Today, the focus is the biggest ship in Star Citizen, which is what I have bought. But the thing is, I am considered a criminal right now, so I can't get it. I can't go anywhere. I can't land the ship. I can't go to any sort of port because I am considered a threat to everyone's safety. So I need to remove my crime stat before I can go and get the ship, mainly because I have a lot of gear that I really don't want to lose, and my ship has a ton of stuff in it. So I'm also not going to go to prison for like 18 hours. That's you can miss me with that. We're gonna go ahead and remove the crime stat, which is gonna require me to go to a few stations because I am also at Microtech, which is the farthest planet away from civilization. So I don't have enough fuel to fly to any other planet. I have no other options other than to clear my crime stat manually, which is super dangerous. So before I get hunted down and killed by a random person who's probably flying up behind me right now, I hope that's not happening, I'm not jinxing it, let's get out of here. So the first thing I need to do is I need to shut down everyone's eyes. So I have a hacking chip that I can use to shut down the satellite that allows everyone to kind of see my location. So I need to fly to the comm array and then shove my chip in here so that nobody can see what I'm doing, so that I can clear my crime stat on one of the consoles at the security outpost that's guarded by a ton of people at one of these surface locations here. So after that, I'm going to be getting the biggest ship in Star Citizen. So hopefully I don't die, because if I do die, that means I'm going to have to spend literally, we have to turn the engines on. Let me just get up in the air. So if I die, I have to spend over 18 hours in prison. So that means I have to spend over a day waiting to record this video. So I'm definitely not going to be doing that. So it's either do or die right now. I'm going to go ahead and set the cruise controls so it holds the speed for me. Now, since I'm out of the atmosphere, or close to being out of the atmosphere, I should be able to set a point for the comm array. Oh, this is why I can't go to any stations, because I will get shot at. Oh no, I can't get hit by these. This is a one-hit kill. I'm dead if these things touch me once. Alright, so I'm gonna get out of here. Oh no. Oh no, no. I didn't know that they would have missiles. Alright, that's gonna be an issue. Alright, so I knew that they would have turrets, but I didn't think they would have missile turrets.
While you still can. Please, power down.
Crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to survive this. Yeah, I'm not surviving this.
Surrender while you still can. Please, power down. Not too late. You can still power down us.
Sorry, buddy. Okay, so I need to get to the perfect distance where I'm not too far away from it, but then again, I'm not too close, so it doesn't engage me. So I need to be very careful with how I exit this ship because it's very delicate and can despawn, randomly blow up, toss me, and kill me super easily. So, and it's also very, very heavily damaged, so any more damage is just gonna blow it up, so I need to be careful. And I just took damage there by just touching it. Alright, we are off. So I can see people approaching from a distance because they create a very long blue trail that's super visible, so hopefully I don't get any sort of crazy bad luck. I have no idea how much time it's been. It feels like I've been going forever and I haven't gotten any closer yet. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I have to get closer. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and get closer. I literally lost like 30 minutes of time, so I just gave whoever's coming here like 30 minutes head start. Well, I guess I have to go to one of these ground stations while everyone knowing where I am. I have limited jumps because I have barely any fuel. The QUA, the Quantum, is what I'm using right now to do these little quick hops. Alright, so same rules as the last place apply here. There's going to be a turret or many guarding the location that I have to hide from or destroy. So these things are pretty hard to get rid of, so I'm just going to go ahead and avoid it. So usually I can get into its blind spot somehow. As close as possible, so I eliminate as much time as I can when leaving. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep my ship on, which is the dumbest idea. You know what, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna hope my shields stay on. I don't think they are, but okay, so I gotta make sure that I have all the correct equipment on me. Okay, so this location is an elevator shaft that leads to a computer hive. I don't really know what to call it. A networking center. So these places are usually guarded by like one person to like 10 people. They're very hard to kill sometimes. They're very difficult to deal with, especially if there's any sort of lag on the server. So I need to be very precise with how I handle these. So hopefully there's a console for me to hack. That's what I'm looking for, so I can remove my crime stat. Alright, so I see one guy. Oh, there's two. Is there anyone behind me? Okay, so I see 2 people. 3. Alright. So I have 5.5 hours in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try mining. So if you mine, you can reduce your prison sentence to nothing. So hopefully it's not broken and it lets me do it.
When venturing out, always keep an eye on your...
Alright, so I'm completely full. I'm not gonna lie, that was actually super satisfying. So I'm gonna try and find the exit so I can cash in and then leave this place finally. Oh man. So I gotta do that 3.5 more times. Oh man.
You have completed your required sentence in our facility. We at Klesher Rehabilitation.
Okay, so it looks like I got enough to get out, so now all I have to do is leave. But yeah, that was crazy. But that sucks. That took almost like an hour, 2 hours. So the one good thing is I still have my items, kind of. I have my backpack. It's just all the important stuff. I lost my chips. I lost my guns. I lost all that good stuff. But it seems like I don't have my ammo. I don't have my weapons, so that kind of sucks. I wonder if there's a place I can go to get them back. But yeah, I wasn't expecting dying. That made me so mad when I died. I did say it would be kind of hard to do this, so I was right. I was not expecting to live. But the good thing about that is I can go to one of the main stations that I can spawn the Reclaimer at. So I need to spawn something that can fly to whatever planet I'm near right now. Alright, so we're going to be heading off to that weird little triangular looking object right there. That's Lorville, the city where I'm going to spawn the bigger ship at.
Proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, engines off. So since all my ships are stored at Area 18 and Hurston's just the closest planet that I wanted to fly to, it actually might be faster for me to just fly to Area 18 and then get the ship there and spawn it and everything, because the Reclaimer is a huge ship. So one of the good things about ships like this is the fact that they can fly out of big planets like this super quickly. Usually it takes many minutes for me to get out of the atmosphere in the Caterpillar or any other big ship, to be honest. Outside of the 400i. The 400i is also very quick.
Thank you, and please visit.
So ArcCorp's are right down the street from Hurston, where we're currently at right now. So let me set the route. So one of the nice things about the interior of this ship is it has a bed and also room for you to walk around in. So like, this is a ship I definitely recommend people getting whenever they get into this game. Okay, so I need to get back into the seat because it looks like we're getting close to ArcCorp. Alright, so we've arrived at ArcCorp, the place where all my ships are stored. So we need to go to the main hub, the capital of this planet, Arc L2.
Proceed to assigned landing bay.
So sometimes the hangar doesn't close. That's fine, I don't really care what happens to the ship now. So let's go ahead and put this one away and take out the biggest ship in Star Citizen. So this one's like twice the size of the 890, the most expensive one. So it's not easy to control. It's very difficult to handle it. It's huge, it's massive. What I'm gonna be doing with it is getting revenge for my death. I'm gonna be taking it to the place that I died to hopefully get my body and all my stuff back. And to kill everyone there. No one can really destroy it. It's invincible, pretty much. It's the biggest thing in the game, so it's can't kill it. So, but I do believe I have a stash of items here that I can use. I believe last time I remember. Okay, so I have plenty of this stuff. The only thing I need to get right now is ammo because I'm very low on that, and I need to get a lot of that. Another thing I need to do is I need to rent a ship. So I believe I can do that at the place where I can get the Reclaimer. Okay, so that is the console to rent ships. So I'm gonna rent a little bike. So I'm gonna rent the Cyclone for 30 days, and then I'm gonna do the Nox for 3 days. So I'm going to take the Reclaimer to a location near the place we're going to raid so that I can spawn the ship, put it inside the Reclaimer, and then take the Reclaimer in that ship to the first location we have to go to get vengeance on our death. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the biggest ship in Star Citizen, the Reclaimer. So this thing is a destroy. It's a destroy machine. It makes it eats other ships and it turns that into stuff you can sell, and it can gun things to death, to absolute death. So we're gonna be taking this to the location where I just died and spent many hours in prison, and we're going to wipe that place. We're gonna turn it to dust. We're gonna get vengeance. So we need to take this to the place where I can get my ship, where I can kind of like taxi myself to whatever place we're going to be raiding first, because this is going to be a multi-step operation where there will be a lot of blood. So I need to have as much mobility as possible, and this thing is not very quick. So it's also super hard to move. Alright, so let's go to the cargo hold first. Alright, so the first time I came in one of these, I got like trapped in one of these rooms. So I don't think I can really do anything in here. I think this is the place where cargo is automatically stored, like when you're trading at different locations. So I think the next place is a salvage hold. Yeah, so now we're in the very back of the ship. So yeah, this is the place that I got stuck in. So you can fall into like these little side areas where you can hide in them if you want, if you're very good at this game. But I got trapped in here the first time I ever saw this ship. It was a very interesting experience. I couldn't really do much. I ended up dying, obviously. So next is salvage processing. So all these places eventually, outside of the like literal just cargo, outside of the actual cargo areas, they're going to be full of things that people can do, like engineering jobs to manage the ship and to also break down parts that you've stolen and to make money for you and the crew. So that's gonna be a lot of fun once salvage is fully in the game, which is supposed to be in here in 3.17, which is the next update, I think. I'm definitely looking forward to that because my main ship, the Caterpillar, is a huge salvage ship as well. I believe it's good at cutting ships apart or something. Wait, we're going down. No, don't go down. Don't go down. Hey, don't go down. Which one will it be? Is this one? It's like the Tower of Terror is just gonna drop at any point, you know? Okay, so this is the place where we go to get to the main part of the ship, the flight. That scared the crap out of me. This is easy access to death if you want to jump out the ship. Can you hop out of here and jump back? No. Okay. All right, this is why I'm so stupid. But yeah, you can access various parts of the ship. You can get outside. But this is mainly for when you're in space. So when you're in atmosphere and there's gravity, you're gonna die doing this. So hopefully I can easily hop back in. Come on, please, spare me. Don't push me off of here, because I am so high off the ground right now. I am extremely high off the ground right now, so if I fall, I'm dead. There's no surviving that. So I need to be very careful with how I do this. Oh man, this is actually freaky. In real life, I have a fear of heights like this inside. If I'm in a hangar and I'm at the top of the building, that's a no for me. Like big, huge, enclosed spaces, underwater I can't do that. Oh man, it just like whenever I fail, it just like pushes me back out with like a lot of unnecessary force. Ooh. Dude, you're just sitting on the edge. Okay, let me see if I can take my clothes off and see if that... Come on. Okay, let's see if there's another way around. This is literal torture. This is like mental torture. This is my actual, like, this feels like a complete nightmare right now, man.
We're sorry. You exceeded the allotted time to depart.
Great.
We will have to return your ship to storage.
Thanks.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area. Thank you.
I swear if it despawns the ship and it doesn't despawn me, I'm gonna be so angry. Well, I can't move now. I'm just full on stuck. Alright, well, my person just died. Just out of nowhere. So let me go ahead and spawn the claimer again. Alright, so I don't want to spend too much time doing this. Let's go ahead and get into the reclaimer and get it out of here. So I'm assuming that this elevator will allow us to get into the cockpit faster, so hopefully it does, because I'm not too sure if it does. I have little to no time in this ship, so I do know its physics are extremely finicky, so it's super easy to crash this, so that death that I just experienced might not be the last. It might be the first of many. Who knows? Only time will tell. Alright, so these places people can man like turrets. It says scanning station, but yeah, there we go. Remote turrets and stuff. This thing's loaded to the teeth. I don't know what people say. This thing's extremely powerful. So this is the cockpit where I go. But it has a very nice flight deck for perfect for a lot of people. So let me go ahead and get this out of here.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
So I need to make sure that the little mover that my hand's moving right here, I need to make sure that that's stable so that I don't knock the ship around whenever I'm trying to leave. And that's good practice for any ship that you are flying, but this thing's absolutely huge. It's mind-blowing. All right, so cursor in the middle, and then let's see. We need to go into VTOL mode so that we start going up once we start applying power to the ship. So opening the doors. Open the pod bay doors. Alright, set the power to low. So as I mentioned before, I do need to be pretty careful with how I maneuver this thing because its physics aren't very perfect. I don't know how else to explain it. I can glitch it out basically very easily and crash it with ease. So there's more incorrect ways to fly this than correct ways. So that's just something I got to keep in mind. But that still just does not take away from this experience because this thing's kind of fun to fly. I'm not gonna lie. It's very sluggish, but still super difficult, which is, that's always fun. Challenge is always fun.
Thank you, and please visit again.
So since this thing is so heavy, I can't fly it without being in the VTOL mode, which basically makes me fly very slow. So the thicker the atmosphere, the more I have to rely on VTOL mode, so it's just very difficult to fly this thing, so I have to spend a lot of time getting out of the atmosphere, so this is going to be a while. So I'm not going to lie, it actually is flying pretty smooth in comparison to, say, the Caterpillar, which is my main ship. I usually fly around, I'd say 80 to 100, I believe this is kilometers per hour, whenever I leave this specific atmosphere, and I'm hauling at 117 right now, and it's not very unstable at all, and I'm going straight up, so things looking pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try disabling the VTOL modes. Hopefully the physics don't screw up. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly us. How much fuel do we have? 11,000, that's plenty. So, I'm gonna fly us over to Microtech. So it looks like we can't fly directly there. We might have to take a couple of routes to get there, but shouldn't be too difficult for us. Spooling complete. So let's try and make sure our trajectory is going upwards or away from the planet so that we can make sure we just don't smack into it. Just increase the odds of that not happening. Alright, so while the ship is flying, or while it's jumping over to Microtech, which is it's gonna be like 15-30 minutes, the thing is slow. So we have a lot of things that we can man in this ship. I believe we can jump it. Yeah, we can jump in this turret. So it looks like this is an engineering station, which doesn't have any sort of, oh wait, no it does. Looks like I can't, so, yeah, tractor beam. So that's part of these salvage mechanics that aren't in yet. But yeah, we have the scanning station, so let's see what the scanning does. It's probably just a placeholder engineering station, just like the last one, I assume. Yep, same thing. So while I'm here, I can just, wait, can I? Can I even use it? Yeah, so this is just a placeholder one again. Looks like this one is the remote turret, or the first full-on remote turret console, so... Alright, so we have 3 options. Oh, man. Okay, so we have a lot of options. It looks like we have 6 different guns, so it might be like a... We can't shoot since we're in warp right now. But if when... Ooh, I have some ideas. So I can basically prop up this ship and then leave the cockpit and just run here, since they can't really shoot me enough to damage me, since I'm basically the damage machine. I'm the damage god. I'm invincible. All those turrets and everything I was seeing earlier getting shot at that were lobbing those gigantic shells at me, I can just walk up to them and just slap them with this thing and walk right in. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun. Yeah, I have ammo in this gun. Got my laser on. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room in this ship. You can do basically anything you want, but the thing that sucks is you can't put too much cargo in here, which is really unfortunate. I would love to use this thing as a cargo hauler, because you just can't break it. No one can really grief you or do anything like that. Yeah, I can like even shoot, doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go ahead and see the other parts of the ship. So that's the weapons. So I'm assuming we have the ability to launch missiles in one of the turret selections, but not too sure where this goes. Hopefully it doesn't lead me somewhere that gets me killed again. Oh, it's blue? Alright, so it looks like this is another engineering... Whoa. The spin. It's like my mind after 2020. Alright, so it looks just like the Hammerhead in here right now, which is another ship. It's strictly combat military ship. So, these more turrets? This might be placeholder evacuation capsules or something. Alright, got the cafeteria. Still hauling outside. But it just sucks. This ship would be such a good cargo ship, but it just doesn't have any space for cargo. Maybe one day they'll have docking. Keep clear. Wait, what? Alright, man, go ahead and close that so I don't die. But one cool thing they're adding in A Star Citizen 2 is the ability for there to be like gases. So they're going to be simulating oxygen that's going to be like sucked out along with flames and other chemical smoke that will encapsulate the place you're in. So if I were to open up the docking hatch so that we can connect to other ships or ports or whatever, this would suck out all the oxygen in here. And if one of these doors were open, it would suck out all of the oxygen that's in here, and it would only suck out all of the oxygen in the places here that aren't closed off by doors. So that's the kind of stuff that I like seeing, because that's very realistic. And you know, if there's objects on the ground that aren't secured, I believe they'd get sucked out as well. They'd get pulled towards the area of suck. So that would be a very interesting mechanic to see. Also, since they're adding flames, like legitimate flames that are physicalized, or ones that like spread and burn things and consume, and there's, you know, it's not just like random scripted events, it's like actual like physics behind it. Since they're adding that, it's going to be easier to get rid of those things with more realistically simulated oxygen. So I'd say that's pretty much the whole ship. Outside of that, it's just turrets and cargo compartments. Since the salvage mechanics aren't really in, there's not really too much to see outside of like visual crap. So I'm gonna go back into the ship, make sure we haven't crashed and died. All right, so we're 19 million clicks away from Microtech. So I'm gonna go ahead and set our next waypoint for wherever we're gonna be landing at. So since we are not a criminal right now, which is, it's good. We can kind of just relax. No one can really mess with us, because if anyone messes with us, they'd become a criminal, so there's no point in harassing us. So I'm gonna go to a place where I know for a fact I can spawn a ship to place into the bigger ship. I have to have a place that has landing pads to be able to do this. So hopefully I'm not screwing myself over by ignoring all of these places that have tons of locations for me to go to do what I'm trying to do right now. Alright, welcome to Microtech. So this is one of the first planets that has the volumetric clouds on it, and it is not where we're going to be going for now. We're going to be going back here very soon. We need to go to one of its planets, or one of its moons that's orbiting it, to spawn our ship, because I'm not exactly sure which locations at Microtech have pads that are easy to access, because if I go to one of the main locations, it's going to despawn this ship. So just to avoid confusion and to save time, I'm going to go to one of the other locations where I can just quickly land. So this place is quicker, but it is definitely a lot more dangerous because there's tons of hostile threats here. Players are going to be more hostile here. NPCs are hostile here. A lot of locations have turrets and missiles and stuff, so I'm going to get shot at if I go to the wrong place. So I'm hoping that this place is friendly. Alright, so we have IFR conditions. So we need to use our instruments to help guide us down. So it took me a long time to find out about the little like sonar beacon thing we have. It's very useful. I use it all the time. Very fast. Yes, they got pads. Right, so I'm just going to continue circling until I can land. I don't want to end up pushing this thing too hard and the physics break on it and then I crash into the ground. Let me go outside and see if I can spawn my smaller ship. So I'm actually not seeing the building that I need in order to spawn ships. It's a little blue building. I'm not seeing one of those, sadly. So it looks like there's no place to spawn ships on this location, so I need to go to a different location somewhere in this system to spawn stuff. So now I need to find another location to go to try and spawn the ship that I need, because just in case I have to fly somewhere or I have to ditch the ship and then go somewhere, I can just instantly get there with the smaller one. So I don't think we're gonna have any luck here because we're at the research outpost and there's only one other research outpost here. So let's see if there's any other locations, because I know VTOL mode enabled, power. Okay, so since we have the fuel, I'm gonna go ahead and fly back to one of the faraway planets that we were at previously to just get us to one of the locations that will let us spawn a ground vehicle, because I don't know where else to go. I believe there's a place on Microtech that will let us spawn ground vehicles, but I've looked for it before and I don't know where it is. I believe they moved it, but I have no clue. I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to a place where I know I can get one of these vehicles. Okay, so we've arrived at Hurston, the nearest planet to the one we're supposed to be operating out of today, and I know for a fact that one of these planets has a location we can go to. So I'm gonna go to one of my old trading locations to spawn one of the ships I need. Okay, so I'm going to maintain my altitude so that I can also maintain my airspeed easily, because this moon has an extremely dense atmosphere.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, so we're down. So I'm gonna go ahead and go out the far back exit and see if I can fly the ship that I want to use out onto it with no issues. Shouldn't be any issues, it's very small. Okay, so first one is my sport bike. This thing's so big. So I used to use this thing to get into the Caterpillar when it was broken a couple patches ago. So I started to like it a lot whenever I did use it, but it's a little finicky at first, but okay, I'm just stupid.
Engines, power low. Shields, power low.
So these things are very, okay, don't want to hit it, that's how you die. But these things are super nimble. So I want to use this to kind of just like get me around to places very quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna spawn, I'm gonna see if I can So I'm gonna fly the ship into the elevator and then bring up the ship. Hopefully I'm able to get it in there with no issues. So I've done very sketchy similar stuff to this before, so I'm expecting this to work with no issues. So cargo hold. Alright, well. Okay. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, so it looks like the physics are working properly, so... I don't want to make too many collisions with objects because sometimes things just randomly explode. Like that! Oh man, 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 please stop, 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 please stop. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Alright, so that was... So I'm always very anxious whenever I'm doing stuff like this. This can go very bad very quick. So I'm gonna just run away. So if it flies out, it doesn't kill me. Noxie, you good? Buddy. Buddy, come out. I got a treat for you. I got a light. What is it doing? Yeah, it's glitched. Oh yeah, I broke it. Oh, it's messed up. The elevator won't even come down. All right, there we go. It's, oh wait, shoot. All right, so I'm expecting it once it opens, it might just explode on me. It might fly out of there. Okay, I think it's safe. Oh, that's nice. One of the guns fell off. Oh man. Okay. That looks like someone smeared chocolate all over it. Oh yeah, good burnt electronics. Yeah, it smells so good. Act like that didn't happen. Should I get a new one? I think I should get a new one. Perfect. It's not broken or anything like last time.
Systems activated.
Oh, that scared me. It was red, so I was like, oh great, there's an enemy player here. Perfect, that's exactly what we needed. Oh man, now it's closing. It might not. Oh wait, I just spawned 2 of them. Oh my god. Okay, so it looks like you can spawn like 3 ships, and then if you spawn a 3rd one, it just deletes your other ship. Okay. Since they despawned the ship, I couldn't have seen that coming. There's no way to know that that was gonna happen. I have to respawn the ship, refly it there. I'll be back. It's gonna take me forever.
Landing gear deployed.
Obstructing? What do you
Warning.
mean? Okay, that's weird. I didn't think that would happen. Okay, so I'm not at the same one as before, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the other one, because this one's too hard to land at to begin with.
Landing gear rejected.
Pull down, come on, nose down, pitch down. Not FPS down. Whoop, sliding. This thing just has so much momentum. You have to make sure it's still before you plan it, or else it'll slide. Then you have to add some power to make sure it doesn't slam into the ground. Obstructing parking area? What do you mean?
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Okay, let's go ahead and get the bike inside. So I have to be very careful with how I do this so it doesn't clip and break just like last time. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's turn it off and... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? This is so... I'm under the map. Okay, we are close to death. Super, just death is everywhere. It's just all around us. Okay, habitation, don't kill us. Just don't kill us. Please don't kill us. Don't kill us. There we go, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm just gonna leave it here. If I need it, I will, I'll come get it. Weapon system locked. What kind of weapons we got? I don't think we have any weapons. Wait a second. Speaking of weapons, I have some stuff that I left here because I intentionally died. I didn't die accidentally. I did that on purpose. As much as you would probably like to think that it was an accident. So let me scrap the stuff that I meant to take with me. So I need multiple tiger's claws, so I need to go to another place. It's gonna take like 30 minutes, so I gotta go out of my way and go to another place to get another one of those because I can't do all this stuff without another one of these. Gosh, dude. So the thing I'm getting is a hacking device. The hacking device allows me to basically mask my location, and it also allows me to remove my crime stat. So I'm gonna be able to do all this without really getting in trouble. So once you use one of them at a location, you can't just like pull it out and then use it again like a USB stick. It destroys itself once you use it. So I gotta go somewhere that has them and get them. So I'm gonna do that right now. Alright, we've arrived at Microtech, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to the capital city, which is New Babbage. And hopefully it doesn't take us too long to get in and out of here because I know that we can buy exactly what I'm looking for from this location. So let's go ahead and hop over there. So I need to fly over to this city's spaceport, which I believe is on the other side of the entire city, which is going to take us forever to get to. So, yep, it's on the completely other side. So it's going to take days to get over there.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Alright, so it looks like we overshot the hangar. So, man, this thing does not have enough thrust right now. Just doesn't want to move back. Oh man, it's gonna crash. Okay, that was almost impossible. Shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut up. I can't even explain how hard that was. I couldn't go backwards. I just couldn't. Like, I was being pushed forward, and if I didn't let go of going backwards, I would just crash.
The capsule will be leaving the station.
Okay, so these are what I need to get, but there's supposed to be different kinds, so I'm gonna look for different kinds. If there aren't any, I'll just get a couple of these. Okay, So I'm gonna buy a few of these. Alright, I gotta claim it. Or gotta retrieve it. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. So our other ship is probably not in here. Wait, why is this opening? I don't want to go this way, but I have to check. Well, there's no Nox, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can just use this ship as a shield for me to leave, or not to leave, to raid all the places that I'm going to. So I'm just praying to God that there is not a storm going on outside, because if there is, I'm probably gonna have a hard time taking off, just like I did landing. I can't see anything at all. It's just so hazy. So I'm on the other side of the planet from the commemorate, so it's gonna be kind of hard getting over there. It's gonna be extremely hard to get over there, so I have to figure out a way to get over there somehow. So check in with you guys when I'm over there. I'd say there's like a 75% chance I'm just gonna die. If I do die, I'll know I'm gonna die. I'll see it coming. So I'll just take some precautionary measures to make sure that I don't by going down to the surface. So we have these two big turrets. So right now I don't have any sort of armaments to kind of prevent these guys from killing me. So all I can really do right now, actually my shields are at 0. That's not good. It's only a matter of time before they start attacking me. Yep, there we go. They're not hitting us just yet. So I need to report on my damage because I don't know what they're doing to me. Oh, my shields are almost gone. Okay, so they're obliterating me right now. Yep, so this thing's not necessarily a tank. So I'm just gonna go down to the base. Okay, so this is the place that I died at. So hopefully I can go there and kill everyone there to make myself feel better. Okay, so he's barely doing anything to our shields. Okay, movement stable, engines off. Alright, let's go ahead and get these kills. See a guy right there on the corner. I can't shoot because it's gonna collide with this box. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.